Here's the scenario. You bring your boyfriend home for Thanksgiving dinner with your family. That was your first mistake. Mid-meal, your elderly grandmother starts talking politics. She rants against certain elected officials, one political party, and eventually an entire demographic of people. You and your siblings glance at each other. You've heard this rant before. Your boyfriend is a passionate person, especially about certain political issues, and not familiar with your family dynamics. He disagrees with your grandmother. You can see he's getting annoyed and ready to chime in. What's the right thing to do? Do you tell your grandmother to cool it and that your boyfriend is a sensitive person and getting upset? Or maybe your boyfriend needs to chill out and accept that not everyone agrees with him, especially your grandmother who, although you disagree with her, is definitely older and wiser. What's the best way for people to engage in open, if heated, conversations, exchanging and disagreeing about ideas, but not taking them personally? In this case, the best approach is the compassionate approach. No one ever wins these types of arguments. Scoring points does nothing but hurt someone else's feelings. Give grandma a break. Let her rant. Smile politely. Nod. And move on.
Speaking without insult is often difficult when discussing issues we care deeply about. The more heated the debate, the more likely we are to criticize those who disagree with us. Long after the argument is over, any mention of the other opinion can trigger a tirade of verbal abuse and snide comments. This particular struggle is exemplified by the students of the great sage Hillel. The names Hillel and Shammai are synonymous with great debate. Their Talmudic arguments span the breadth of Jewish law and define Jewish life as we know it today. As a general rule, Jewish law always follows the opinion of the school of Hillel. But why? The Babylonian Talmud explains, the students of Hillel were gracious and tolerant, quoting the opinions of the school of Shammai along with their own. Not only that, but they even quoted the opinions that they disagreed with before their own opinions. Lashon hara, negative speech, emanates from the mistaken belief that everyone and everything should conform to my standard. It arises out of an intolerance of differences between oneself and others. Someone else's opinions as opposed to my own, someone else's politics as opposed to my own, someone else's beliefs as opposed to my own. Such intolerance is a denial of the divine uniqueness of each and every human being. In the Midrash it says, just as two people's faces aren't the same, neither are their thoughts the same. Rabbi Israel Alter of Ger commented on this Midrash, saying that we should accept differences in thought as readily as we accept differences in appearance. You may ask, doesn't an attempt to curtail speech stop us from expressing our opinions or standing up for what we believe in? The answer is no. Reducing Lashon hara in our community should cause an increase in our ability to discuss issues about which we differ. It will help us build bridges of respectful dialogue, allowing even strongly held differences of opinion to be aired without personal attack, character defamation, or insult. Daily to-do. During one conversation today, acknowledge an opinion with which you don't agree.